talking about?
Hey everyone, welcome back. It is time for another review. It is time for our fourth review of this week. With me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, everything else in between. If you need a link to his stuff, it'll be down in the description box below. Go give it a follow while you're there. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow us on Spotify. We're at 400 subs, 600 more to go, and we will eat 1,000 subs. So today we are talking about MLP Multiverse. Multiverse?
Went to the store.
Multiverse, exactly.
Yeah.
We start off the show with a match between Subculture. Haven't seen these guys in a while. Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster against Cool Guy and Vaughn Vertigo. What a name, Cool Guy.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I just
Not
think of
that
that
cool.
sexy. Is it the Ice Spice song? SpongeBob, big guy.
In SpongeBob pants okay.
Yeah,
Um, I didn't like this match I think the second half of it was really well done. Like it picks up a lot, but the
yeah,
first half was like really sloppy and like awkward. When's the
yeah.
last time we saw Subculture on
TNA
TNA?
like a year ago.
No, more than that.
They were, remember, they were with Danny Luna for a
Yeah,
while.
that's how they introduced Danny Luna, so they
Yeah,
would have
and then they
been
kept Danny
way
Luna.
back.
They went back to Rev Pro, I think.
That probably was like 2 years ago.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a fun match, fun little
Yeah,
opener.
fun, happy,
Yeah, and
some fun,
Subculture
happy.
ends up getting the win here. Our next match is Kieran Gray against the son of Sting, Steve Borden. He looks a lot like him.
Yeah, I mean, okay, the number one thing I didn't like about this match is that they were dressed exactly the same.
Hmm.
I think that Borden should have some sort of. I mean, I guess he doesn't want to be like Sting, but I feel like he could have had like a.
He needs to embrace it a little bit,
Yeah, like I would have had some kind of body paint like on my chest that was like a scorpion or something, like a white circle or I don't know, like something, right?
something on his trunks or something even.
Yeah. But he was way better than I thought he was going to be.
Yeah, he's actually been. I guess it runs in the family with him. Sometimes second generation superstars have it, sometimes they don't, and maybe he has it. So we'll
Well, he
see.
also didn't turn like 12 and decide, "Oh, I'm just going to do what my dad did."
Like
He's
David
like,
Flair.
yeah, he's like close to 30, I would assume.
Yeah. So he's had the time to put in the work. And Kieran Gray, I've never seen him before. He's not too bad either.
Yeah, he had a really strong intro, like he was going to be like some god tier wrestler or something.
Yeah. But it was good. It was good. And of course they have to put Steve Borden over.
I'm not upset about it.
No, no.
The match wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't either. I was when I saw Steve Borden, I'm like, oh my God, Nepo time, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
No,
It
it
was actually
wasn't.
a decent match.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. So with that, our next match, it's the demand of Bishop Khan, Ricochet, and Tona Lioa. Of course, Ricochet. They have to keep him on TV against Michael Oku, Rich Swann, and your boy Sidney Akeem. We were just talking about him the other day.
Which is funny. Um,
Scripts.
I mean, that's a good team in terms of like abilities.
Yeah.
The match was very sloppy though, and
Hmm.
not like a bad match. It was just there was so much going on, and none of it was like clean cut. It was
It was
like they were
not cohesive. It
yeah,
wasn't.
everyone was trying to get their things in, but the problem was everyone was trying to get their things in at the same time while somebody else was already doing something. So
Yeah.
there was like a lot of things happening, and no one was seeing any of it.
Yeah. But I like the fact that like the demand, the Gates of Agony guys, they were like, yeah, you may be quick and agile, but we're like, you're not gonna knock us over
Yeah.
kind of thing.
And I think the right team definitely won because I don't
Hmm.
know how many more times you can make the demand lose before like people are just going to
You
stop
lose
caring
interest
about
in
them.
them, yeah. But yeah, the demand do win here in a decent little match. With that, our next match of the night is Hechicero defending against Jonathan Gresham, the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship. They made Hechicero the face and Gresham the heel in this match.
Yeah, but I think Gresham was already kind of healing in the last match.
Yeah, but Hechicero being part of the Callis family, like,
But he is the CMLL champion.
yeah, it's different in Mexico. It's the multiverse, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah,
no, Mexico is Bizarro World, like Japan or Canada
Canada
or
is, yeah,
USA or UK, sorry, where the heel can still be the one that's over. Like
yeah,
it doesn't have to be the face, really, right? Like you can cheer a heel as a face or a face as a
yeah.
heel.
And I realized so far, multiverse, the Death Vegas match, the Death Vegas show, and the what's the other one? The the Death Vegas,
Joey Janela Spring
the,
Break.
they were all filmed in the same arena, and the Stardom one is in the same arena.
No, see, this is where you're incorrect.
Was it?
So, Joey Janela Spring Break, Effie's Big Gay Brunch,
Hmm.
and Death Vegas were filmed in one place. Multiverse and Stardom were filmed in here. So, Multiverse and Stardom were
Ah,
filmed together back to back.
that's why the audio is not well. Either way, both places had bad audio.
This one was way worse.
Yeah,
There was at times here where there was no way of telling what the announcers were
yeah.
saying. Zero.
At first, I thought it was Veda Scott, but it was SoCal Val.
Was it?
Hmm.
It sounds you would not have convinced me that that was not Veda Scott.
Yeah, that was SoCal Val instead. And she used my
Well,
word.
it couldn't have been her because she was at all the other shows. Weren't they all at the same time?
No,
This was
this
Thursday,
this was on Friday,
and the other ones were Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, so this was SoCal Val.
I mean,
But
if
yeah,
you paid money, because I'm
yeah,
guessing it's all GCW related, and you got Effie's Big Gay Brunch, Joey Janela Spring Break, and Death Vegas, that's a pretty good fucking
card. Yeah,
worth your money like time. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I'm assuming Death Vegas was last because of all the breaking shit, and
Of all the break,
also
yeah,
everybody left when that was over. You could see the place like
yeah,
emptying out.
emptying out. But yeah, she used shenanigans. I was like, everybody's taking my words.
Yeah, I still can't believe that that's not Veda Scott. Like
Yeah, it was SoCal Val. But I mean, this let's not take away from the match was really, really good. This
the
was
match,
excellent.
okay, the match was good. That's what I was wanting to ask you. So the match
Yes.
was really good. Were at any point during this match though, did you care that this match was on?
No, but I still had a good time about it.
Right, and that's neither here nor there. The quality of the match is good, but it was just like, why would Jonathan B. Gresham be the guy?
Yeah,
Why would the CMLL belt be being
defended.
defended on this?
Yeah, because
And
it's a
it's like,
multiverse show. They had to have some sort of
I
belt.
get it, right? There's a lot of belts on this, but nothing in this
Yeah.
show felt like it was had stakes really.
Hmm.
But I will admit this is arguably the best match of the weekend.
Oh yeah, I would concur to that. Mind you, I just finished watching Stardom. Athena versus Rena was excellent.
Oh yeah, I never watched Stardom. I forgot about
Yeah,
Stardom.
Athena versus Rena was but
Athena
it's
Arena?
Athena Rena, who's
Yeah,
sister
but
to
is it an
Hina.
overblown yeah. Is it an overblown fucking like 45-minute long
Nope.
nothing's
The
happening
entire
match?
show, the entire Stardom show is 1 hour and 53 minutes.
Wow, that's unheard of.
The entire
That's usually
show,
the pre-show for Stardom.
5 matches. It was great. Like I got it done in 2 hours. Like
All right, well, I'll watch that.
yeah. But yeah, so we that Stardom review is coming. We don't know when, but it is coming. Hechicero does win an excellent match. This one they gave it the time. This was the longest match on the card. Probably the best, like you said, the best match I've seen all weekend. Out of all the wrestling shows we've watched a lot this weekend. Hence the reason why I took today off. And Hechicero retains. I was talking with this. I wanted to mention earlier. Pietro was mentioning when we were at his house for Mania Night 1 with MLP and AEW having a partnership and AEW's booking getting a little bit better, would it be out of the realm of possibility that Scott D'Amore is shadow booking for AEW?
No, but I don't think that that's happening.
You don't think that that's
No,
happening?
because he's not just booking MLP, he's running the entire company, and that takes a lot of work to get the logistics and everything done of making sure everything's set up.
Okay.
Um, I maybe Tony Khan's asking him things like, "What do you think I
Okay,
should do with
like
this
an
or that?"
advisor kind of thing.
Yeah. I just think AEW it's hit a stride again, right? It happens.
Yeah.
Like they did it in the beginning, then it kind of fell apart, then they got it back again, then it fell apart, and now it's back again.
Now it's
So
back again. Yeah.
it's like
So
we'll see how long, right? Like
yeah.
WWE had that when
Yeah.
they were really bad, then you got the bloodline stuff all going and it was cooking hard.
Yeah.
Then it kind of fizzled out. Then the bloodline came back again, and then it fizzled out, and it's real down right
It's at
now.
a
But
real down right now to the point where I sent you that like the crowd behind Roman Reigns in his post match interview, like FTKO kind of thing, and
I watched a lot of stuff today. There's
yeah,
apparently like a lot of backlash about a lot of the stuff that happened at. like fan
Yeah.
backlash.
Did you
Like
see the
people,
the other one I sent you? Like Triple H, oh, our Mania card is so packed, no match is going to go over 30 minutes, and
yeah,
that's not going to work for me, brother. Hulk Hogan's
it's a
package
dead
was,
Hulk Hogan,
yeah,
38 minutes
38 minutes of,
packages.
yeah. But
But yeah, it's WWE right now is at,
a low.
I would compare it to somewhere between the start of NXT 2.0
Mm-hmm.
and the TNA immediately post Scott D'Amore era.
Yeah.
Like it's at a point where it's like nothing interesting's happening. The matches are not good, and they're not using the right talent, and they're just pushing all the names instead of using the people that should
Yeah.
be doing stuff.
But we'll save this for a state coming soon.
Hmm.
So with that, our next match, Paul Walter Hauser facing QT Marshall in a Sin City street fight.
It's the best Paul Walter Hauser match so far.
He's better than
It's
Costco guy.
Oh, for sure. It was still kind of like irrelevant,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean, right? Like it
Hmm.
was definitely his best match.
Yeah, and this is what Hauser's known for, these type of matches, right?
Yeah.
And he was promoting this, was it on Jimmy Kimmel? He was promoting it too and all that kind of stuff. So he's trying to get the MLP name out there, right? So that's good for MLP.
Very good for MLP.
Yeah. And I'm
It was a
surprised.
decent turnout too, crowd wise.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't full house, but like that's a
No, but
decently sized arena.
a couple
So
thousand. There was at least a couple,
it's
1,500.
not only is it a pretty decently sized arena, I'm assuming that this was the pre-show to Stardom because it felt
That's why
like
both shows seem so short.
it feels like maybe that this show that's why it wasn't a full house because they're like we'll do MLP first, and then all the Stardom people will like the
Yeah.
fans that came to watch Stardom will show up.
Yeah.
Potentially, right? We don't know for
Yeah.
sure, but it felt like it was a good crowd, especially for being the first show they've ever done outside of Canada.
Canada. Yeah.
And we know how Vegas is notorious for bad wrestling crowds.
We've seen some of those bad TNA crowds and
Oh,
even
and
AEW.
AEW.
Yeah. But Paul Walter Hauser does go over in this match. Fun little hardcore match. This
Yeah, it
had
was
more.
whatever. It was
Yeah.
whatever. It's his best match for sure.
Next, we are getting the MLP Canadian Women's Championship match. Giselle Shaw defending against Shotzi Blackheart and Persephone, and a surprise entrance, Killer Kelly.
It was good to see Kelly back.
Yeah, I
It
guess because her husband was in the main event.
Yeah, I guess I didn't even think of that.
Fake rascal.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Do you know they're all fake? There's only two real rascals
Yeah, the two that are in the group.
because Trey Miguel's not really a rascal.
No. But I mean, this
More
was a
so
really,
than Myron Reed, because
yeah,
Myron Reed was a rascal somehow, even though he wasn't part of TNA, but he was
yeah,
like doing
still
it
part of
anyways.
it. Yeah.
Um,
This
it
was a
was a
really
good
good.
match.
Yeah, it was really
It
good
was a
match.
great cast of four wrestlers. I
Hmm.
didn't even know this match was on the card. At this
Yeah, it
point,
was.
I'm starting to get that hype of like anytime I see Persephone come out or her name, I'm like, I know this
Mhm.
match is going to
And even
be
Shotzi,
good.
Shotzi wasn't bad in this match
Shotzi
either.
was easily the worst one, and she
But she
still was
wasn't.
not bad.
Yeah, it still was not bad.
They
Exactly.
covered up a lot of her stuff like really easily. Like she did go for a tope or not a tope. She went for a Hurricane Rana at one point, and it
Yeah,
was like really off.
completely miffed it. But in the end, Giselle Shaw does end up retaining
I love
with a
the way
cheap
it
win.
finished. I
Yeah,
love the way it finished.
she
So
took the win off of Killer Kelly or something.
no, Persephone
Persephone.
freaking knocked Killer Kelly like the fuck out, and
Yeah,
then as she was pinning her 1-2, what's her name?
Giselle
What's
Shaw.
Giselle Shaw ran in and like kneed
Oh
Persephone in
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
face and then
And took the
pinned,
win.
took the win, which
Yeah,
I thought that was smart because I
yeah.
in
Get
my
the
head I
cheap
was like,
win.
you have to let Persephone win this,
Yeah,
right? It's the only logical fucking thing to do. There's no way you're having, but then if you have
yeah,
it be the way it was, it makes sense.
yeah, yeah. And would you maybe consider putting this match down for women's multi match of the year?
I guess for multi, yeah,
Yeah, I'll
like
make a note.
it wasn't like a best women's match of the
No, but I
year, but
mean,
like
it
multi,
was. Well, it's early contention for it.
multi's a hard category for women, so.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put it down for contention for now. And maybe moved out of the top, out of the spot by
No,
something else.
I think that's definitely in there.
Yeah. So with that, we're getting our main event of the night. It's the Rascals against Amazing Red, Mascarada Dorada, and Mystico.
Why is this the main event?
because it's the Rascals. They're probably the biggest name on the card. Well, no, Hechiseto. I think Hechiseto should have been the main event. No?
Or the women's match that was for a
Yeah.
belt. What is
Yeah.
this for?
It's just a six-person tag.
Why wouldn't you just get the third Mexican guy and they're the trios champions?
I think because you had Amazing Red and Mystico there, and they're big names
Mystico, Mascara Dorada, and the other guy are the trios champions in CMLL. You could have just made this for the
for the
belt.
belt. Yeah. But then Amazing Red, he probably took a big paycheck for this one
Yeah,
too.
but you could have just had Amazing Red fight somebody else in a 5 minute match.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, this was a good
Don't
match.
don't get me wrong, it wasn't a bad match, yeah, but
It
we're just
just
a little
it's
confused
the
by the
main
booking.
event.
Yeah. Yeah.
That just seems very strange to
Yeah.
me.
No, the yeah, but I guess because too, you also had another six-man tag match earlier on in the night. You wanted to kind of break it up a little bit.
And also, I heard that Gresham. I heard that Stu Grayson might be injured, and that's why they didn't have a men's championship match on this.
Ah.
And they don't
Okay.
want to take the belt off him because they just gave him the interim belt while
Yeah,
Josh
I
Alexander's
I
out.
heard the other thing I heard was visa issues for him.
Oh, that could be what it is too.
I heard, yeah, I heard
Maybe
there
people are
could have
just
been,
overlooking into it.
yeah, I heard there could have been visa issues too because he's Canadian coming to work in the US. Who knows, right? Like, but yeah, this match was good though. Like, I mean, the Rascals do rascal things.
Yeah, Rascal Flats.
Rascal Flats, yeah, and life is a highway. No, that was Tom Cochran.
Wow.
Yeah, but no, this was a good main event. All in all, this was a really good show. I really enjoyed this show.
I think it was an entertaining show and the matches were good, but I also think that there was no stakes to it whatsoever,
Hmm.
and except maybe in the women's match. And a lot of it was just like, how can we capitalize on Mania weekend by making sure we have a show during that
Yeah,
time?
because there was a lot of shows. There's a lot of shows that went on that we're not reviewing, like the Bloodsport. We're not going to review the GCW. We're not going to review Spring Break, and we're not going to
I
review.
wonder if Bloodsport was if all four of those shows were filmed at once.
Yeah, and there was Spring Break in two, and then there was there was that other show, the House
Effie's
of
Big
Glory
Gay Brunch,
and House
and
of
there's
Glory.
House of Glory.
Yeah, so
I mean, there's too many. And we're thank God that they didn't have the New Japan show as well, and thank God
yeah,
they didn't have the what was the other stupid show?
the TNA.
There's was a TNA, there's a New Japan, and
Hmm.
there was who wrestled last week? And AEW had a show last
Last
time,
week,
didn't
yeah,
they?
yeah.
Didn't they have one last year right on Mania weekend?
No, NXT did it the same night
Oh,
of
Stand and Deliver. That's
yeah.
right.
The Stand and Deliver was in the afternoon, and then Mania was at night. Yeah, so
It's too much.
yeah, this weekend. That's why I took the day off. Like
It was smart for them to stretch out
yeah,
and separate weeks.
yeah. But I mean, all in all, I kind of this one falls between Mania Night 2 and Death Vegas. I gave Death Vegas a 6.8. Mania Night 2 I gave a 7. I think this falls somewhere in the middle, like 6.9.
I think I would give this like I'll give it a 7.
Yeah.
It's like a perfectly watchable show. I
Yeah.
wouldn't not recommend it.
Yeah.
But it's
Uh,
like you're not missing anything by also not seeing this show.
Yeah, and if you are suffering from wrestling fatigue, maybe
This is definitely not a show for you if you're suffering from
from
wrestling
wrestling
fatigue.
fatigue. Yeah.
It's definitely a good show, but you
Yeah.
don't need to see it. That's the
Yeah.
best way to
That's yeah.
say it.
If you want to, go ahead. Yeah. If you don't, just watch the review. Thank you.
Yeah.
So with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. Tune in later, either this week or next. The Stardom review will be out, and we'll have a state for you sometime in the upcoming week or so too. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Have that little bell notification turned on so you do know when they drop. So in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.